Hi everybody and welcome back to Alpha Protocol in 2024. I do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games for fun when I can, how I can, then I can. That's why I can. And I do it to invade your homes and phones. Give you something to put on in the background to kind of simulate those days and times whenever you go over to a buddy's place after school or work. Life can get in the way sometimes. Maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't sleep, and you just kind of feel like filling the background with some ambience of hanging out with someone. That's what these videos here are for. So sit back, relax, listen to some random garbles, conversations, thoughts, ideas, and watch some terrible gameplay on my part, not on theirs. Alpha Protocol is a tactical espionage role-playing game, third person, and what it does good, it does really good. It has some hiccups, but overall it's a very unique experience that even in this day and age kind of has a place for itself that you're not going to find in too many places. Games like Arcanum and another game by Obsidian, Tyranny, kind of do the choice and consequence and letting you play how you play, and that kind of dictates the flow of the game. They both do them a bit better. But Alpha Protocol, also again, like how many espionage RPGs do you know? Where you can play Jack Bauer, Jason Bourne, James Bond. Pick your spy. You can build them kind of how you want and approach the game how you feel. And it's got like a web tree of different outcomes, so replayability is high. Most importantly, it's one of the few games you don't have to necessarily wait for a sale, because it's like $20, which is a very good price for this game. Though if you want to wait for a sale, you're more than welcome to. Never hurts, right? Every dollar saved. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. I would not be doing these videos, especially at the frequency I do them at, without y'all. And any drive-by. Oh, and as long as I got one viewer, I'm going to keep doing them. So yes, sincerely thank you. And any drive-by rubbernecking viewers, welcome. Welcome. Stay a while and listen. Alright. We are, I think, going to be wrapping up Russia. We just found out that Surkov screwed us over. And we're going to go after him. And I'm not going to look at the guidebook anymore from this point forward. I think I've done it way too much. It's kind of slowed down the pace of the game. So in the future, I think I'm just going to do guidebooks. Well, I just wasted that. Oh, no. I'm going to do guidebooks before I play. Give me a rough idea for some games. Yeah, computer 9002. Gain money. I don't know if I need it. We'll do that to bypass it.
Looks like Surkov's employees are pulling a late night, and they're armed.
There must be more. It can't be too far away.
I guess I could switch out for a sign. Well, you know what? It's going to get loud in here anyways. Oh no, I guess I can, huh? Can you use that door even? And this is, again, why you go pistols, so that you can do this. From the safety of cover. Okay, let's swap that out now that... we're basically made. That guy is freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. Okay. Let me go this way. Yeah, sure. Pistol clip. Alright, let's check that out. Yeah, this is a game I picked up, not on release, but well after. And it was, I think I got it on sale. For like $10. I was really kind of surprised by it. It's one that flew under the radar for me. Alright, 9800. I'm having problems finding this one. There's... it moved. Oh, you punk. 6380. Fine. Let's read the email. Yeah, level 18. Service record, let's level up. Remove that. Yeah, let's do that now.
Mike, I think Surkov's trying to leave. I just picked up a helicopter approaching on satellite.
We won't get away that easily.
So I have to go upstairs, which means there's a room in here. Money. Okay. Oh, that's just the door back around. I don't think I can go in there.
Just when I think you can't irritate me anymore. I thought Breako would be a sufficient distraction, but it seems I underestimated you. So what are you here for? Kill me?
I'd love to talk more about this, Surkov, but you didn't just underestimate me. You underestimated Constantine as well.
What? 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 Is that your last word, Sergei? Constantine. Thornton did not kill you. Oh, this Mike here, he's a big talker. He talk about this, I talk about that, and we talk about you, old man, you know. Now I think my knife starts talking to you. And we have ourselves a nice chat.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Your
Very cool.
bodyguard is busy winning gold medal and dying. I gave him 6-4 on this month, but they did not stick the landing.
Now, if you
I'll
don't
shoot and talk to him soon.
hook up with Braco,
You want to watch my knife speak to this bag of shit, Mike? Or I give you a call when we're done talking, huh?
After all I've been through,
you have to fight the
lay out.
I put on a show.
his boxer.
Watch this.
Mina, those Halbeck records should be en route soon.
Okay. How was that? So now we're, I think, on the last leg of the run.
Mike. Is it odd seeing me in person?
No, I'm glad you're here. Although I'm guessing this means trouble.
You could say that. I came here because we're out of time. Taipei, Rome, Moscow.
Okay, I do want to cheat a little bit here. Because we might get a thing. Stop amending. No. Okay.
As far as the agency is concerned, they've been resolved to Halbeck's satisfaction. Perhaps not ideally, but Halbeck's projections are optimistic.
So they don't even know they're starting a war.
Not yet. First they'll delete Alpha Protocol and erase everything associated with it. And that means you.
Then I have to stop them. Alone. You've done enough.
No, Mike, I haven't. I could have done more. I could... If Alpha Protocol is erased, and you're erased, whatever life you had will be gone. You'll be rogue forever. Until someone finds you, kills you. And I can't let that happen to you.
It's not about me, Mina. It's about stopping them. What happens to me, it doesn't matter.
It does matter, Mike. If you hadn't arrived when you did, then we would have had no chance to stop them. And you kept putting yourself in danger. Again and again and...
Mina,
Well, if I did,
we're going to get through this.
Mike.
I think we might be able to do this. Can we pull this off? Yep. I guess we have high enough rating.
Mike, I can't. You don't know what's going to happen.
Neither do you.
Oh, we did. We at least got one. Now this is one of the
I didn't mean to put you in danger.
multitude
I didn't
of
mean for any of this to happen.
romance interactions you could have with the game.
The real problem would have happened whether you were here or not. Things would be a lot worse.
If you remember in Rome, there was whatever her name was.
I
Can't remember at this point.
Save the day.
I chose to let her sleep. Could have woken her up
But
and
first I have to get back to the facility.
had a romantic
Take out the folks who
interlude.
trained me, along with any Marines, agents, or any other Halbeck thugs they've got with them. Get evidence on an international conspiracy, and prevent World War III. So I guess I better get started.
We better get started.
No, you need to get to safety. I don't want you getting hurt. And I'd be surprised if Westridge and Parker haven't already figured out someone's been feeding me information. If so, your life is in danger.
I want to help. I can return to Alpha Protocol. I can still help you from the inside. I can't just throw you to the wolves.
If you're sure.
If I let anything happen to you now, I'd never forgive myself. Trust me, it's purely selfish.
Just be careful. I think we're only gonna get one shot at this.
This could be the last time we see each other.
Don't count on it. I'm not letting you off the hook that easy.
What are you going to do?
Call in a few favors. If Alpha Protocol thinks it's the only one with an army, They're in for a shock.
Hey, she wants to help. Take all the help I can get.
A recent European Union study published by the Scarpacci Group, a Rome-based
Alright. Let's save.
political think tank.
And let's load checkpoint. Just to make sure. Okay.
Is it on the horizon?
Clearinghouse. What do we got? Intel? No intel. Alright, those are all the upgrade kits.
Financial news, how big industries is facing intense.
Oh, okay, we got a lot of this. Okay, we're some interest on, you know. Money. Let's reply. Aggressive. Now I'm calling in all my chips. Not dossier. Stephen Heck. Good old Stephen Heck. You can pause and read these. He got stoned though, and a Minotaur told him, talk to him. That's great. Okay, that should be everyone.
Been a troubled road for the once mighty defense contractor.
Albeck has shown increasing signs of moving
All right, let's
with profits shrinking and a
I
report
think this is gonna be the last bit, right? So maybe let's see if we can spoil ourselves. Can we buy a better pistol? Contender's better all around. Yeah, let's do it. Let's buy a gun. Let's buy a new gun. Not even the best one we can get, but... Oh, and it carries over. Okay. Let's see a new assault rifle.
Industries is facing
Okay, we don't have enough for really anything good. Let's spend a bit on this. There we go.
I've always known that kids enjoy candy, but what are some of the downsides to this link? A recent
Here's the last rung, right? So.
Violence in Moscow earlier
All right.
caused chaos in the streets of Rome.
Let's do it.
Roman Museum of Natural History
Okay, let's see. Scarlet. Professional and dossier.
Get the scene under control.
Let's go down the list.
Scarlet,
Come in, Mike.
your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill you picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Yes, but it's complicated.
Bet so? What a surprise. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military. But my gut tells me intelligence.
Nope, not very much
But none of
intelligence.
my contacts have heard
Just
of you.
stopping power.
Contacts.
Yeah.
So you've been checking up on me.
I didn't want to, but you really don't leave me much choice if I want to know the truth.
If I was intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell me. And I'd like you to be honest with me, if you can. I think I deserve that much.
There's not much to say. I used to work for the United States government. I still do in my own way.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. When you met me in Saudi Arabia, that was my last official mission with the U.S. After that, I've been on my own. Except for people I've met on the way. Like you.
It doesn't sound like you've had a chance to relax in Saudi Arabia.
I'm being quiet since it's
My military
you're in
and
game.
intelligence
I'll let you all
contacts didn't have much
bask
on
in this.
Not
It
surprised.
is a really good game,
So
though.
I checked the
Replaying it
corporate
after all
gossip.
these years is
Halbeck's taken quite
reminded
an interest
me.
in you.
Let's just say Leyland and I don't see eye to eye on business practices. You ever met him?
At press conferences. Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbeck would be after you.
I accidentally discovered something in Saudi Arabia I shouldn't have. Something that could ruin Halbeck.
I didn't get an
I
option for
found out he was
dossier.
selling weapons to Al Samad, and I got proof.
Is that why you're here?
I don't trust anyone else with it. And if something happens to me, then the world needs to know.
It's that bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
I'll make sure it gets where it needs to go. Are you going to be alright?
I have no idea.
Do you need to leave right now?
Nope, I do not.
I could stay. For a little
Wow.
while if you need me to.
Considering I might not see you again, I'd like that.
The world can wait then.
Alright, that's 2 romances. Is there an email? I love heck. Oh man. Alright, let's see what these do. Office romance was 1. I forgot what the other one was. Exclusive interview. Gives endurance. Oh, so does office romance. Okay, so we don't have to look those up. Alright, who we got next?
Welcome, Agent Thornton. This is the meeting I spoke of long ago in Saudi Arabia, I believe.
Yeah.
I have much to share with you.
Is it about Halbeck?
A portion of it is yes. The rest concerns its partner, your Alpha Protocol program. But that will cost you.
I don't have much more to give, Shahid. And I did spare your life before.
You know as well as I do. These events that Halbeck has set in motion, they are not well researched. They are conflicts. And then there are wars. If they have started, it is a fire that will sweep the globe.
I'm not here to negotiate, and you've actively participated in these events. I don't see why it matters to you.
When these events will make my country suffer more than it deserves, yes. And when another may shoulder the rightful blame, again, yes.
Rightful blame.
Indeed. Are you prepared to betray your own country, Agent Thornton? When I speak of blame, it is the United States that is the one responsible for these events.
Let's hear him out.
I've come this far, and I'm already acting against its best intentions, apparently.
And you have no doubts on this?
As soon as they conspired with Halbeck, they ceased being the government I'm fighting for.
Even though you once owed them allegiance?
My duty isn't to them. My duty is to make sure no one uses other nations as a playground for their financial or religious agendas, especially if people get killed because of it.
I see. You are an admirable man, Agent Thornton. I misjudged you when we first met.
I don't think so. And after this, we're through. So if you're thinking of replacing Halbeck and causing more trouble, I'll track you down, with or without Alpha Protocol.
Very well. You should know the Alpha Protocol you are under. It is designed for such abuse, and you are a victim of it.
I know, but I walked into it, and it's my job to fix it.
I see. But you have come for help, or simply to call a favor due. I have information that should be of use to you in hurting Halbeck. Accounts, transactions, and knowledge of their involvement with your program. And of course, the missile codes you asked for. Although I fail to see what use they are to you.
That's a start.
A start?
Yes. I need you to broadcast something for me. I have a suspicion that's going to cause quite a stir where I'm headed.
Alright, and that gives 20%. Endurance recharge rate. Let's check emails. Nothing new.
World War III, is it on the horizon? A recent European Union study published by the Scarpacci Group, a Rome-based political think tank, lists...
Alright, let's see.
In financial news, Halbeck Industries...
I'm just wanting to buy some more ammo real quick. Make sure I'm topped off on. As much as I feel comfortable. That should be good.
Designer Robin Goulet's latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
The focal point of the show was the controversial theme of ruined beauty. Models dressed
Buy a couple
in
more
latest
things here. That should be good.
Financial news, Halbeck Industries is facing intense scrutiny from shareholders.
Okay, so
Traveled road for the once
Alright, surrender to Sean Darcy.
And has no plans to
Handler select. Looks like I didn't get far enough with Albatross. So we'll go with C. Here's Z.
Did you take care of what you had to do?
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer.
Are you safe?
Probably safer than you. Mike, if this doesn't work...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I call you, remember?
Explosive. Start mission.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It's a really dull conversation.
When he asked you why you volunteered for Alpha Protocol, do you remember what you told him?
I told him I was in for the excitement.
I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course.
I'm not sure we need a cowboy.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
Was it all you expected, Mike? Looking back, the thrills, the women, the intrigue, was it all worth it? Or did your expectations not match the reality?
Yeah.
You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
It was worth it. I'm gonna see this mission through, Leyland. Henry. I'm gonna see you arrested for those people you killed and see that Halbeck answers for its crimes.
Really?
Count on it.
All right, Thornton. I think you misunderstand me. You see, I'm not here to gloat. I'm here to offer you a deal.
I'm not giving up the film footage, see?
I don't care, Mike. That's a separate appointment in my calendar. Right now, we're discussing you and Halbeck.
What are you talking about?
If you stay here, it isn't going to turn out well for you. The best you could have hoped for was to be captured by Alpha Protocol. Then they can erase you quietly. To me, that seemed like a waste of talent.
Really?
Really? Do you know why I used you in the first place?
I'm all ears.
Because I recognize an asset when I see it. That is the reason Halbeck is where he
Never
is
trust a
today.
guy in a business
And why
suit.
our numbers are so high.
It's a lot of people not
It's
to
also
trust.
why Mr. Marburg chose to work for me. It's because I recognize value and I reward loyalty.
You're offering me a job.
Mike, you already work for me. I just like to make it official. We have an excellent insurance package.
What makes you think I'd even consider that?
Because you can't go back. Those Marines you killed in Moscow, no American agent gets away with that in the end. You're not pretending to be a rogue agent anymore. You are one. They'll execute you. Me, I have a different perspective.
I don't remember killing any Marines or some security guards,
you
but
did needed to
I
be
don't
done to
think I
achieve
technically
results.
killed them.
It's a rare quality to find someone willing to think outside the box.
Nice poetry. You rehearsed that?
It's been on my mind. This was the same talk
I used
we had a long time ago. Although I didn't know
stun
its
rounds.
agency connection when I fired it.
I guess they counted as being
I was able
killed.
to recruit right from the source. So, a few things. One, you're going to be executed at worst, or at best, spend life in a CIA prison in Eastern Europe. Two, this will be the last conversation you will have with another human being. And three, it really wasn't my fault that this whole situation happened, but I think you already recognize that.
Not your fault? Oh, of course not. Not the missiles, the killing, the world destabilization for profit. Nope, you're blameless.
Mike, your government needed my contracts. They hired me to build this place. And worst of all, they created you.
Worst of all?
Yes, because when they create programs like this, there's no accountability. And when people never have to answer for the things they do.
Sometimes actions need to be taken without the red tape. It's necessary.
No, it's not. You're sitting in a cell because of it. Your life over. Because of something they did, they'll never have to answer for. I can fix that. We can fix that.
How?
Make them accountable. I don't need Alpha Protocol anymore. It's going to be shut down, sanitized. But if selected footage reached the world about its presence, well, that might be the best for all parties.
What? So you can make new hostilities, drive up sales?
My role in this is already protected. You got
Of
my
course.
missiles back. Shahid is dead, and all your operations in Taipei, Moscow, Rome, it didn't change anything. I can give you freedom, a new lease on life, even a villa of your choosing anywhere in the world. All I need is your cooperation. So, is it a deal or not? A future
Forget it.
or no future at all?
I've given it careful thought. Forget it. I'm never working for you. You and Alpha Protocol aren't getting away with this. I'm gonna drag you out into the light.
Disappointing. Although, one last thing I'm curious about. Since you have every angle covered, what happened to that footage, Mike? The one of the airliner you had in your possession?
It's safe.
Oh, you mean with Scarlet?
What?
You mean safe with Scarlet. That's who you gave it to.
I didn't say that.
No, she did when we asked. She's here, you know. She was resistant at first, but, well,
If you hurt her.
I'll have her tortured if I have to. Make no mistake about it. Who knows what sorts of secrets she can reveal. But enough about her. You've lost. All your efforts for nothing. You can't stop us.
You haven't won yet, asshole.
It's checkmate in fewer moves than you think, Thornton.
Nope.
Soon, all trace of this facility will be erased, and you along with it. After all, it never really existed in the first place.
Leyland,
What is it?
I'm going to kill you.
Amusing.
Not really.
Well then, you'd best get to it, Mr. Thornton. You have an hour.
What an asshole,
I
man.
look forward to your efforts.
Agent Thornton, allowing yourself to be captured, making us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet, Marbert. I know your history. I know the United States left you out to dry. Deus Vult, all of it. But it doesn't seem like you learned anything from it. You served Deus Vult blindly. Now you're answering to Leyland and Halbeck.
Your point?
Trading one master for another, Marburg? Seems to me blind loyalty is what got you here in the first place. Everything you know about Leyland.
That's right, let's bait him.
Your future is.
Let's bait Marburg.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Oh, really?
Doc will be along in just a bit to administer your meds. Nice knowing you, Thornton.
Those are the guards from the beginning, isn't it? The one's upset I took their money.
Michael, darling. I was wondering why you were tied up, although I had not expected the reason to be so little.
I should have known. Here to torture me?
Perhaps. That will depend on your perspective, I think. It is good you have time to rest with all this trouble going on. This bed. This is how you woke up here, yeah?
The restraints were a little weaker the first time, and I'm not doped up.
The restraints? Are they too tight?
Enough with the small talk. Why are you here, Z?
I am here because I never got the chance to tell you my feelings. And now you have no choice but to listen.
Great.
Why, Michael, I never thanked you. Humiliating Conrad like that. A girl dreams of such things happening to her boss.
Good. If you want to thank me, then let me go.
Not quite yet, I think. Michael, I have a confession to make. Ever since we met, I have had a certain fondness for you. You are so eager.
Okay.
It is.
This can either lead to something very good or very, very bad.
Like this. I am tempted to set you free.
And why the hell would you do that? Out of the goodness of your heart?
I do not like Marburg, and he has paid me already. I am free to leave, but you are not. It is not fair. So,
Get to
I
the
will
point.
let you go in a moment.
I need to start blasting.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, might as well.
Relax, darling, but not too much.
That will unlock a 5% cooldown
And I thought I might have to work harder.
You would if I wasn't
to a bunch of
tied
abilities,
down.
Shh.
which
Good.
extends the duration of certain
No more
skills.
talking.
None of which I have, I think. But hey, it's another achievement, right?
Okay. Oh. Now, can you let me go?
Mm-hmm. Michael, I unlocked your wrists 5 minutes ago. You were too busy holding onto your bed to notice. I am flattered. I have done what I must do. Now, you must go do what you must do.
Maybe there's something to be said for experience. What if the camera was recording?
What the hell is going on in there?
Alright. I should have some AP to spend. I got 5, right? Okay.
You look naked without your weapons. They are in the locker nearby. Get dressed, and let us start the killing.
You like that? What do we have?
Now, you must get to the Global Monitoring Center and get access to the system and all its secrets.
You did not just do that in my medical bay. Bet it smells like cat piss and tuna in there.
We'll use the door. Oh, we can't go that way. Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be the finale.
Getting far. I'll be watching you.
Trank rounds. What do we need trank rounds for? Okay. Picked up an item. Let's check out the intel. Where's Parker? I have a feeling we'll have to deal with him. Darcy. Parker, 60%. Faction. Alpha protocol's at 85. Total is 91% complete. Not too bad.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away? Never understood why we had titles anyway. Meaningless. I don't understand why you wanted to speak to me. If you think I can help you, you're wrong.
We'll see. I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Parker, the plan you arranged with Halbeck, it's not going to work.
Really? Doubtful. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful, even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this, then you're in error. Miss Tang is to blame.
You're saying Mina gave me up, and she ordered the missile strike?
The first was done by her, yes. The second was the result of orders we received. She was not responsible for that. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource.
I don't believe Mina would give me up.
I don't care what you believe, but I have no reason to lie to you. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
You're betraying your own country, Parker. Whatever you think you're doing, it's wrong.
No, my country has authorized this, Mike, although no one will ever know. If you think to appeal to my patriotism by defining it as betrayal, Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Of course.
Why did we cooperate? There's no reason to ask why.
You can't tell me that you didn't suspect something was wrong.
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. Well,
many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well. And if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
You're responsible for everything that happened. You gave them the plan for all of this. Sung, the museum in Rome, that airliner.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton. But yes, the government asked me to design scenarios to promote America's position in the world, and to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling budget reports. For a project of my own. So yes, I accepted the assignment, and I did what I do best. Analyzed.
Provided you had all the information.
I did have all the information.
No. No, you didn't. Parker Shahid isn't dead. I didn't kill him in Saudi Arabia. That missile never hit him. He'll be broadcasting in an hour. What you said about Moscow, that distribution center is shut down, and I found the real source there.
Yep.
I killed Surkov after he gave me what I needed to know. Taipei, the op you had there, where I ran into Omen, he's still alive, and he didn't appreciate being used any more than I did. He'll be pitching in too, along with the rest of China.
I know you well enough, Agent. I assume you have proof of this.
You're a logical guy, Parker. With what I told you, how do you think this is going to play out? Your mistake's not going to look good on a field report, or the nightly news. But it doesn't have to be your mistake.
I take it you have a plan.
Yeah, you've been drafted. So you better start
that
making
actually gives
yourself
me a
useful
cooldown on a couple
right
things, or
now.
at least 2 things.
Let's move it.
They coming in. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see where we got. Can go that way. Could go that way. And that way. C1 F7. Which way do I have to go with them? guess in here.
Scar.
Okay.
Mike, what are you doing here?
I could ask you that same question. Did they hurt you?
No. They asked me a lot of questions, but
Good. Better not
I
have.
think they were mostly interested in finding out what I knew about you.
What did you tell them?
Not much. I think I learned more about you from them than anything you ever told me. Mike, there's something I have to tell you.
Can it wait? We have to get out of here without getting killed.
Mike, it's about what happened in Taipei. About Sung. There was a reason I was there. I was the shooter.
Oh.
Why are you telling me this, and why now? There's nothing I can do about it now. There's more important things at stake.
What are you going to do?
You mean, what are we gonna do? I need your help if I'm gonna get out of here. I also need that footage. And failing that, your testimony. No way am I leaving you here. I don't think Leyland intends to pay you, and Alpha Protocol's not gonna be nice to you either. And if you're as good as I think you are, having one of the world's best assassins on my side could even the odds.
She
All right,
wasn't
Mike.
ever.
You've got my attention. I'll get the footage and meet up with you. You know, Mike, in the hotel, I wanted to tell you then.
We can talk about it later, after we're both safely out of here.
Yeah. Let's take care of business
I'll get the footage
first.
and meet up with you. I'll be all right. Go on ahead.
Okay, and we're leveled up again. Okay, next up. All right.
Looks like they're flooding the place.
I guess they're scrubbing the evidence clean. And you along with it.
Okay. Are we done? Are we done with this? No, we can't go that way. Okay. Here we go. Nobody. We don't have anybody. There's ammo down there. Now we can tranquilize. Get rid of these.
Mike, really could use a hand here. These guys are killing my
What are you talking about?
We've got Rita. She put up quite a fight, but it's over for her now. Your choice on what to do next. Come after us or her. It's up to you.
Is this your way of making me say I need your help? Because I do. These guys are all over me.
Predictable. Good. It'll give us more time to wrap up loose ends down here.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Fire shit.
Hit center mass. What do you want to do?
Mina, I tried to get here sooner. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. This is my fault. When I got back, they were waiting for me. Parker, Westridge, Darcy. They were already suspicious. Me going to find you just confirmed it.
Who hit you?
Darcy. But I hit him first.
Good. Darcy's an ass.
Yeah, mostly it's my pride that's hurt. But, Mike, this facility is sealed off. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's why I feel sorry for them.
Oh.
You never give up, do you?
Not as long as you're there with me. You ready? Might get a little rough.
Rough for them, maybe. Us, not so much. Are those fingernail scratches on the back of your neck?
I was attacked. I don't like it.
That's nice. I didn't know that would even be something.
Security systems. We'll break the cards. Go on ahead. I'll circle around and get to a terminal. If you see Darcy, save some for me.
Jamel? Oh, looks like she handled him. Oh no. Okay. I did. Did I level up again? I don't know. No. Was there... Make it around... Here we go. Okay, what's this? 51AF. Bullshit. Fine. There. Gain money. Yeah, I don't care about it. And just like the beginning of the game, we make our way through the same levels.
I've got a nice view from up here. You go ahead and do your thing.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
So we got Scarlet, Mina. Let's see. Money. More money for some reason. E5. That worked out. I don't know, what are we looking at now with Intel? Oh, 98% complete. Incendiary good. Let's try and...
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here. All records of this facility will be destroyed.
Oh, what do I have to do? What do we have to do? 'Cause southwest corner. I guess I did not earn his trust. Oh. Okay, we did do it. We just had to clear out everybody, huh? Good job, Parker. You know I can trust you.
The evidence, but I cut off your stream to enter air.
Headed to the surface. Make sure you get the cover.
All right.
Also, circle around and meet up with you topside. Good.
All right. See you, Scarlet. Thank you for your help. Thank you, Parker, for your help. And moving on up. Now it should just be a nice reunion with Darcy.
Great, running out of staff. Darcy, get your men ready.
Yeah, Darcy.
Got it. Like you won't get by me.
Well, there goes our flight out of here.
Oh, great.
Waste of a missile, but it seems like everybody on this island is trigger happy. Head for the wreckage. I asked the pilot to bring me a resupply in case Leyland refused to pay.
On my way.
Well, it looks like we didn't get to kill Marburg in this playthrough, but that's fine. maybe another playthrough I'll do, I'll be able to be more optimized with it, you know. Now this pistol's got reach, man. Tell you what. So Marburg, if you got enough info, would have been another optional boss fight there.
No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy.
Again, there's just so much I missed, even if it feels like from watching I haven't. Whoa! Maybe that was gonna be a problem. Someone is really throwing grenades.
I wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
No. Go up the ladder. Do something.
Don't be a poor sport, Mikey. Come out where I can see you.
What's going on, Mike? Do you need help?
All done
Nope.
here.
Hold on.
Settle things with a colleague.
I stashed more weapons and ammo on the chopper. The one that had the missile accident. Get to it. See what you can recover.
Knew Darcy would fuck this up.
Now, if you were friends with Darcy, I think you can avoid this fight. This is a lot easier than I remember. But when I played through this, I did not level pistols. I think I went shotguns. And as you can see, pistols make short work of really anything you'll run into. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, to sprint, hold down the, if you're using an Xbox controller, hold down the A button. Alright, let's, Let's see what. I'll be right back, folks. I gotta check to see if the cat's making noise or what. Alright, sorry, yeah, that's what it was. He was wanting some loving. Want some loving, buddy? We'll go to bed shortly.
Anything at the crash site?
No, just another helicopter.
I'm just doing this to waste. Jeez, so. What is... Oh. You've got that. am I really dumb? I hate to break it to you, buddy, but there's gotta be at least one rocket launcher left.
You should have shot up a flare. It would have been more subtle.
Alright, let's also probably get rid of this, right?
Picking up a boat approaching the island. I think someone's about to exit stage left.
Must be Westridge's ride.
I'll let him.
Who's in charge?
Well, that means you'll know where he's headed, and you can meet up with him. The topside buildings here are all entrances to an underground facility. The structure you see, half a click ahead, that's the entrance to the boat pens.
I'm gonna stop Westridge. The guy who recruited me to Alpha Protocol. So it's not Leland this time. That's a slight spoiler, but you might deal with Leland.
You're out of luck, Mike. I'm taking the only route off the island. You know, if you get here in time, I might even let you leave with me as a prisoner.
Pistol laser, huh? Alright, let's see what we got. quite remember this much. Oh, fire hurts. Fire bad.
Boat's coming in, but we'll need you to open the doors.
Alright, open. Elevator. This should be it. The finale. Westridge.
Nice job, Mike, but I can't let you leave with that data. Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
Take him out.
Alright, I got more to spend, huh?
Mike, take out your target. The bays are filling up. There's not much more time.
Less nagging would help.
Then get
Alright. I should be able to, where is it? Brilliance.
to the killing.
This can't. Down the control room, and he's got his buddies.
And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's simple. And that's why you go pistols. Again, it trivializes like a huge
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
I'm not sure I want
section of the game.
yet.
Or huge
I
portions
guess I
of it.
need some closure. I volunteered for this program, but I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
I didn't have much choice. Orders and all.
That's your defense? Then it's mine too. I had my orders. We carry them out. Send out agents.
And who did you get your orders from?
Why? Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done. And then
I think
some.
this was meant to be
That's
set
why you
up
were
for a
selected.
second, a
It was
sequel.
my life.
But
So what life? You knew the odds going in. You wanted to serve your country. Well, this is it.
well, no,
If I stayed in
remember I said for
program,
the
I'd
thrill.
have ended up like you, or worse, like Parker. Then someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else. And we get used because we've been conditioned never to ask.
Believe it or not, Halbeck's interests are our interests. We need their technology.
No, we don't. They almost caused a war, and we helped them. For what? To secure some government contracts?
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna ask for your life back, then ask. But don't waste my time.
My life? Now, how did you put it? Yes. What life? It was my choice to sign up for Alpha Protocol. Now I see where it leads.
This program is all you know, Mike. Leave it, and you have nothing. Really, what are you gonna do? Get revenge? Expose the agency? Or maybe you came back because what you really needed was another mission.
My goals are a little higher than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Not the best I've heard, but Yancey Westridge, I'm placing you under arrest. You're going down with the ship. They may not blow this place, and if they don't, then your home is going to be a courtroom for the next few years. If you even get that far. They'll probably claim you were acting without their knowledge, that you enacted Alpha Protocol.
That's right, have them live with the fear.
Now that I'm out of the box, it's my world now. I helped shape it. It was easier than I thought. And it's time to make some changes, I think. I'm sorry it came to this, Westridge, but you taught me an important lesson. I think there's other ways of serving my country without Alpha Protocol. Watch the news. You'll see.
Alright, I'm gonna go quiet for a little bit, let the ending play out.
Going somewhere?
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
Just a little payback.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
That's for Madison. That's for what you did to Mina. And that's for my life. I could keep this up all day. Now, tell me what else I can't do. You think you can give me
Oh, he's
orders?
not getting spared.
Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. I'll give myself up. Testify, if that's what you want. I can say what happened here, with your mission.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest. Goodbye, Liv.
Thornton, please. I can pay you.
Yep. Well deserved.
Satisfied?
I think so. I'll probably know in an hour once the adrenaline levels out. So what now? We fight some more?
I prefer we leave than never cross paths again.
As long as you don't pick up where Leyland left off, that shouldn't be a problem.
I have no intention of doing so. I'll be assumed to have died here, like you. I think you'll find it liberating. I trust you can handle things from here.
I think so.
Mission accomplished, Agent?
Just Mike, if you please. Let's get out of here.
Where to?
I have no idea. I don't even know where here is. Surprise me.
Action music. Him and Mina
That'd be
and
a
Scarlet
change.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not the most predictable person.
and Z.
Keeping up with you is a lot of work.
Well, we've made it this far.
Zai.
I think we're done with surprises for a while.
Let's see. I bet there's one or two more in our future.
Oh, if only. Yeah, I feel like this one to set up for a second EGOT for the people who made the orders. Playing as a completely rogue agent, man, that would be great. It's still not too late. Obsidian, I think they fall under Microsoft now. They could always do an Alpha Protocol too. A really good game. So is it a bad game? Is it boring? No. And is it dumb? No. Like I said, we barely scratched the surface of outcomes and how to play and approach the game. I was kind of all over the place. I didn't necessarily commit to any one type of espionage agent, and I didn't really follow through completely with a lot of plot threads. Like there's a whole thing with Albatross and Sis and the interactions there. On top of that, you had Conrad that you could have, or Marburg, which you could have killed in two separate occasions, once in Rome at the museum, and once as a final boss fight in this level. There's also a boss fight with Leland. There's also a way to get out of fighting Darcy, if I remember. And stuff to do with Westridge. Top of that, the Madison romance I didn't do. And again, more of Sis and Albatross, which kind of glossed over because I was hopping around. Hex involvement would have changed the outcome of things as well if I had picked him as a handler. So, just because you watched my gameplay playthrough, trust me, you only barely scratched the surface of this game. And the whole point of playing Recruit is so you can unlock Veteran, which gives you an overpowered mode. So I'll show that real quick. So let's see if I do a new game. Alright, let's do normal. I should have Veteran unlocked now, right? And that now gives us 3 starting in every category. And I think that means you have a lot more flexibility in what you can actually do. Because see, you can take the points out here, right? Let's do this real quick. And you can do that, right? You could do something like that. Start off really powerful and kind of breeze through. And yeah. So what's freelancer give you? 31 points. Tech specialist gives you them what? Okay. These give you 31 points, but already points put into stuff. Freelancer gives you 31 points to play with it right from the beginning. But yeah, this was off of Protocol in 2024. Game holds up really well. Didn't notice too much jank, maybe some of the stretching on the limbs and stuff. But man, is it fun. Not the best action game, not the best RPG, but what it does really well, which is giving players the freedom of choice on how they want to play the game. Alright folks, I'm going to call it. That's Alpha Protocol down. Maybe I'll do another playthrough in a couple years, or maybe sooner. But until then, subscribers, you all keep being amazing. And I'll keep trying to do my part. And drive-by viewers. Hope to see you around next time. Y'all have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.